guys, so let's come to what's the key from that holy door. Well, common sensely saying it's you yourself. If you cannot go through that part, you have to do a process of reflection, acceptance, and repentance. Then you can see the connection in doing that inner work, shadow works, healing, transformation, then challenging your belief. And I want to add here that I saw a post why pharmacy is the main big company on Europe or Western. Because all of these inventions came from them. The inventions of money to buy something, to etc. The invention of government. So it's already implemented actually that one government because they are connected to UN. Common sensely. They are a member of UN and it's already implemented. Maybe they just wanted to make their plans more broader. Like every country has a ruler, but that ruler should submit to that UN. One main leader, I can say. We have our own leaders as every country all over the world, but that every leader in every country will submit any informations or get any informations or implement the roles that the UN wanted to. Maybe that's the plan that they are wanting to implement this time. Because uh, put I have given you, I mean, a screenshot of countries that is member of that UN, but one country is not a member. That is Palestine. Maybe that's why they are coming towards them. They are our curse breaker, the Palestines. They are awakening for what's the world is really is, what's happening in the world. That if this party doesn't want to, or you doesn't want to allow that law or accept that law or implement that law, they will come towards you, then bomb you and make a war and etc. Make a chaos then etc. Those who are fighting against that something are standing by their own self, fighting for all their own rights. And let's start now. If not, it's late. That's the key itself. It's you yourself the key. Me is a key for something of this purpose. What I am saying to you, what any visions that I will vision from our Father's messages, or what can I see from the signs or the connections. Some other are key for learning, some are key for sabotaging. Everything is key for something. But for all of that key, it's you yourself. Is the key to unlock that holy door from God, because the lock is the wall between you and God. And if you will not break this wall, you will not get that freedom that you wanted, that unconditional, everything unconditional, the ease and peace that you wanting. Every time in your life will be bitter, war inside, and you will project to others. That's why thoughts that are doubt, fear, questioning something, blaming something, but actually fear and blame and those hatred, angerness has two sides. It's all yin and yang. It depends if it's good or bad. That understanding also has two sides. It depends of good or bad. That control, that law, that patient has two sides. It depends of bad or good. Everything is yin and yang. Because we are arguing of something. It depends also of what side is it. That's why there are two witnesses. That we are, even in Bible it says, why in court there's a two witnesses, right? The culprit and the victim. Or one says he is the victim, one says he is not the victim. It depends on the what was being done at that court to prove who is who. And it depends on the two witnesses also, which is not, I mean, it's not the self, which is the, when there's a crime, there are two people that seen the crime, and they would be a witness. Every truth is a witness also. Every words, every wisdom is a witness. So, yeah, that pharmacy, it came from a Greek word. I got a screenshot from Revelation. Then that's why it's their main big company. And it's the cure itself and the holy door. It's same to God and to that inner peace that you are wanting, that unconditional. The key is only you. Us would be a key that shares, can be guide and help. But the key, the main key, is yourself only. And I want to add, I got 3 different kinds of videos. Let's watch it first.
You truly decided to start focusing on you, on your self-worth, on your self-love. And your justice is now coming from this because you decided to take that path that the universe was calling you to take for so long. Because you decided to break those cycles. Now the wheel's changing. Now it's turning in your favor. And I know you see it in probably small ways, but it's going to get so much bigger, you guys. Things are going to start coming into your life that you're just going to be like, oh, I feel like you're going to be out of breath. You're going to be like, is this fucking real life? Like, I'm getting teared up. Like, I feel like you're going to think, you're going to think it's a joke. It's not a joke. Shit is going in your favor. Good luck, good fortune is coming to you because you deserve it, because you did the right thing, because you worked on yourself, because you put in the work. You did an amazing job, and justice is now turning on your side. The scales are being balanced. I'm getting choked up. Oh my gosh. You're truly stepping into your divine fucking power.
What's up, my collective? I'm the Honey Badger, and just got done doing some personal readings. I got some killer messages for you guys. Spirit is lighting this shit up. Right now, it's like Spirit is calling you to... I'm talking to the real ones right now. To my collective. This is time to, like, lend an ear. Pay attention to what I'm saying, because you're leveling up, but with a new level comes a new devil. Okay? And it's a new energy. But it's like, Spirit's like, look, I made you the blueprint. I'm making the blueprint for everyone else out of you. That's fucking cool. And this blueprint, yeah, this blueprint, these are upside down, but they were right side up. This blueprint is like, it's wish fulfillment of your heart's desire. Like, you're what the world desires. So many thousands of people love and respect what you have to say, love and respect the experience you have to talk about, the wisdom, which is the applied knowledge. It's knowledge that you had to apply and walk through, the fire you walked through and how you came out of it on top. So many people love this story. And you're just beginning to understand it. You have a story to tell, and it's a game changer. You are a game changer. This is a whole new type of mindset. Look, Spirit is handing you the weapon forged to attack the enemy. Look at this. This is like, it is blessed. It is literally majesty itself is being given to you. Like, people will see your energy as majestic, as they won't question it. As you speak, Spirit will make sure it hits their hearts. Spirit will testify to what you have to say because you know it's fucking true. And Spirit gave that truth to you. Not so you can fuck it up. New level, new devil. Just understand what you're facing. You're being called to be strong. It's prepping you. You still have more levels to go. You are leveling up. You're way bigger than what you used to be, but there is still so much more. You are going to have to face the demons of this world, the top demons of this world, and you can't do this alone. You are going to have to level up. And in order to do that, you're gonna need these people. You're gonna face death. More death of ego. And it's like you're not alone in it. There are people that are leveling up with you, but there's going to be more death of ego. It's like, oh yeah? Spirit's like, we're gonna root this shit out of you. You're going to be purified. You are going through a process of ascension, and by damn, you will be the model, the blueprint, the change. And it's gonna take every bit of strength you have. Spirit is literally taming the beast right now. This is you. And it's like the compassion, the love of the Spirit is what's going to guide you. You think that taming the beast would be like, and it's hard. It's the hardest thing you've ever done. But man, if you just keep your heart open, that's the goal. And you're being tamed by the power of God. It's like, look, this is the way a halo should look. All right, this is infinity. This is the beginning and the end. This is all powerful. And that's what's taming you right now. And you know it. You have a direct connection to the one above all. You're gonna be fine through this extra part of ego death. You thought you were done, right? You're never done. But this one's rough. You've already made it so far, but this one's like, put down your shit and come follow me. And it's like, okay. But you're gonna do a great job at it. You stay in there, you stay tough. Let's get one more card for you. Spirit just wants you to understand one thing here. You manifested this, okay? You've already manifested it. And if you manifested it, if you have the power to dream it up, you have the power to complete it. You have the power to walk through it. Spirit is guiding you. This manifestation that you had was pure of heart. God saw this as pure of heart, and God is going to help you complete the task. Look at that. It's like what you manifested was heaven. And so heaven is going to help you achieve it. And if that means taming the beast, which that's what it means, then you're being tamed. Go through it. Because what you're going to come out as is death to the enemy. You are a walking tower moment. And it's to anybody and everybody. You're gonna face the world stage. You're gonna be put on the world stage in front of like the biggest names. And you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna shake the hell out of their demons. They're either going to love you, or they literally are going to be so fucking irritated by your presence because of their demons that they've allowed themselves to be attached to, that it like causes them to act against you. What they don't understand is that that's what the whole purpose of your growth is, to be a tower moment. It's touch not my anointed. Any sort of energy that's negative towards you, it bounces up back. It is a return to sender, and it's twofold. So it's like the energy, somehow you become this like, yeah, this walking tower. It's when they attack you, they don't realize what they're doing, but when people attack you energetically and they're demons, it's like a moth to a flame. They can't ignore it, but they know it. They know what you are. They can see the light that you give, and it's a problem. It's a problem for the enemy. Yeah. Yeah. This is you. It's like Spirit's like, hey, you did this work, all right? You don't have to do much more. What you're going through right now, this level up, just understand, just take a step back, one step back, and just take a look at what the growth you've already completed. Keep it up. You're doing a great job. There are others that are helping, and you're doing it for one reason. Never forget why you're doing this. It's your whole reason. It's what you ask God for. When God asks you, what do you want for going through the bullshit you went through? You say, God, all I want is the kingdom of heaven. That's why you're called. And that's why you're chosen. I love you guys. Have a good day.
All right, I've been wanting to ask you this question for a minute, and you have the right not to answer. But if you do choose to answer, I want you to really think about it before you answer. Save this, share this, and don't lose it, because I want you to be able to come back also to be able to see what you responded. But here's a question. How does it feel to know that you've changed the game? Like, seriously, how does it feel to know that you have changed the game completely? You're talking about from these quote-unquote stars that are falling, the atmosphere, the weather, extraterrestrials, all of this. You have raised your frequency so much that you are being exposed to so much now that you can never be unexposed. But it's all good. But I personally want to know, from your perspective, how does it feel? Like, to be able to know that you're going to be able to tell your children and your children's children and your grandchildren's children, so forth and so on. Even to be able to tell those who are coming up in their spiritual journey, you were a part of a bigger collective that raised their frequency so high that it just all changed the game. And you can say, yeah, well, this was a part of the prophecy. This was designed to happen, divine timing. Yes, but you chose to be chosen. You answered the call to be a part of this great legacy. You answered the call to be a part of building these kingdoms. So I just gotta know, how does it feel? And we've only just begun. And yeah, with these great powers come these great responsibilities. But if you never forget that you are the one that changed the game, you will continue forever and ever and ever to get the good, the great, and the grand victories. And I love
I want to say that I'm proudly to myself. I'm proud to myself that I changed the game for them, because all are being invented and use it in a bad way. So change it in a new game, which is the right way, because people doesn't believe on those things, that that thing or situation is invented in a bad way, but you can reverse it in a right way. So now I prove also that quotes, not verse, quotes that says don't play along with them because they will drag you down. No, play with them, then drag them with you along, especially with God. If you truly believe with Him and have faith that you can drag them to the right way, I did it. So again, I will proudly say to myself, congratulations. I'm proud of you myself. Because of course, if no one can be proud of you, well, of course God would be proud, but to physical, if no one can, it's you yourself. That's why love yourself before others. Even spirituality and healing, right? You have to love yourself to give the real love to others and the real respect. Maybe that respect that we known is actually obsession or martyr. It's not love if you are only loving that person, but you yourself cannot love yourself and that person cannot love you. That's obsession. It's an illusion and delusion that you are giving to yourself. Why that person cannot give the love for yourself, especially yourself? And why are you feeling hurt of that love that you are getting, and no one can give back at you? I mean, sorry. Oh my gosh, words. Why people are hurt? Because they have big expectation that if they give the shoes, that person should give it also. No, you have to give it to yourself first. before giving to others, then that other will notice it, and it can give it to you also. But don't expect too much. That's obsession if you expect already too much. The partner that should I the partner that I should get because I'm beautiful, I'm sexy should give what I wanted. And if you know that person being with him along with a years, you observe that this person is really not giving the things that you wanted because you obsessively expect that that person will give it to you. No, that's why no one is perfect. That's only in your head because we have a different upbringing. Your upbringing is different from your partner's upbringing. So if you wanted a perfect, you yourself will give to yourself. And add God in your life. And that contentment will come in your life. Because if even though if you do that one and God is not in your life, it will come again and again and again, that hurt part. Because tower moment will always come. And the only protection is God. Your faith, belief, and that expectation is gone. Arguments. That's the tower. If we don't understand the tower moment, the arguments, the angriness that we give to one another, the hatred that we give to one another, the fight that we give to one another, physically and emotionally, because we expect too much. We obsessively, delusionally, illusionally expecting something to be given for us. We forgot that no one is perfect. Even in inventions, even in building something, there would be a time that that invention will rattle or be destroyed or destroyed by itself or not enough. That's why inventions are upgrading that they are saying. Even intelligence, knowledge, and wisdom. Because I never complimented myself or saying anything like I'm proud to you myself. I, the first angel, because I want to clear my name also as the first angel, Lucifer. Because they even added the situation itself, but they didn't know the truth. That what happened on heaven. Why that first angel? It just said in the Bible that the first angel betrayed God. But the reason is they never told it. So they just speculated or make a story. As I've said, what happened in heaven is happening right now also. So what I experience, even in angel in being a person, is the same. The first problem is the family itself. The first who will persecute is the family itself. And we are brothers and sisters in I'm not I don't mean only the bloodline itself, but us being brothers and sisters in God, in our Father God. So I'm here and say with dignity and honest words, I'm proud for myself that I did change the game because people loves to claim what they didn't done a hard work of. So much shame of themselves. I observe many times that people love to claim what they didn't do. I started I started to open the spiritual itself, right? Also, because I know people will come. I already seen physically and socially in social medias claiming that they did. So shame on you. Shame on you. A spirit of envious and jealousy, chaos persons. But when you ask them, when did it start? How come? Or how did you do it? Or are you sure? You will see on how they will answer this those questions. Sometimes they will reverse the words, which is they will doctor it. Like they will deny something. It's like a nice words, but under words you can hear that there's a denial. There's a they changed something so that the topic will be changed. Everything you will to prove that they are lying at the end. It will backfire to you that what? Am I in the end who is wrong right now? Doubting they are making your they will make yourself doubt yourself, or they will even make you realize that there's no point of this argument. This spirit only wants to be the winner itself. So no choice. Okay, you will be the winner. That's you. You love to be a winner. Okay, I will give you. As long as you know the truth. And you know that God knows the truth. So shame on you that who is claiming it. And the thing is, this is a part that I proved also, because I never believe on possible also. I believe on impossible can be possible, but the magic itself, why things became possible. I don't believe on that part much, but because of this purpose, well, wow, I can do the things that I think I cannot do. Wow, this journey is like a magical fairy tale, etc. Rainbow, etc. Unicorn, Barbie, colorful. So I'm proud for myself and say with dignity that I really are proud for myself, because some other doesn't believe that because everything is implemented and invented, that's the word, we can change that bad to good, because everything is yin and yang. We have to learn how to balance that bad. Use evil to good. I don't need to give you the verse, but there's a verse says there's a use that evil to good. Like if you ah like that person is shaming you physically, shame that person. What his characteristic and attitude is. What she is doing or he is doing. That's shaming. Why would you shame me if you don't see what you are saying and thinking on my physical body? Because people are people. We are bad-mouthed personas. So, use that evil to good. And yes, if you observe that that person uh, loves an argument and doesn't accept a new belief in it on its knowing or on its life, you cannot win with that part. So better to stop. Better to stop than pinapahamak. Wait. Wait. I use the Tagalog to English, but I want to translate ipahamak mo ang sarili mo. Then destroy yourself, it says. Or slander yourself. Yes, because when that comes, sometimes you will doubt yourself, you will question something. Better not to stop the argument, but you can, if you can stand with it, stand for it, even though there would be an argument. And well, because hatred and goodness will come as long as you know how to reflect, accept, and repent for that situation, and understand. If you learn something from that argument, that's better. New learning, new belief. Why there was always an argument, like why people always argued of something. There's always a learning from that part. The tarot, no, the tower moment. That's it. The tower moment. There's always a learning at that part. Not just the emotion which is control and patient. You have to be controlled, be patient with persons. No, it's not just like an emotion, but the situation itself. Why, as I said, why arguments are always there, and the situation, what kind of argument the next time, it if it will comes, excuse me, especially business matter, that especially getting a deal, I mean, to make a deal be signed, I can say, because those investors will doubt, will give more elaboration of that deal. Sometimes there would be an argument. So I'm giving an example about business, even in relationship. Just make our understanding and thinking more broad and change the situation. Then before the closing the deal, there should be an explanation, even though it's argument, and should be clear. And even though you explain it in a good way, but how about the action? If it will really work, the deal, the business, you have to give more example, more elaboration, more explanation, more etc. So I hope you understand something. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification, comment if you want, share in my next videos.